Hello, everyone. I'm Aden.
I'm Jackson.
And welcome back to the Allen Angle. Let me tell you guys something. Before we get into this card, which was kind of a banger, let's start this off with a shot. Not just any shot, an immunity wellness shot. We're getting our health right in 2026.
Don't mind me. Just eating some microwave mac and cheese, but I got the Olipop Digestive Health.
This is supposed to be digestive health. It's ginger cayenne, so with a tall glass of water down the hatch, eh? Boom. Good stuff.
Woo! Bucket.
Threes, baby.
It's a pretty freaking good card.
It was a solid card, you know. Things started off a little slow in the prelims, but picked up. You know, there was some, it was here and there bangers. The whole main card, though, it was pretty decent fights. And I'm glad that it happened the way it did. I had a good time watching it. I don't know about you.
I made a group chat with my buddies, and we were making our picks, and whoever had the worst record at the end of the night had to go do a snow angel outside in the snow at 12 o'clock at night. And let's just say your boy, he stayed dry tonight.
Tell him your record.
There was a robbery on the prelims, which tarnished my record a little bit, but because of that, I went...
It's 11-2?
Yeah, I went 11-2.
It's pretty good. Pretty solid record.
The only one I got wrong was I thought Obon Elliott would get it done, but he got subbed.
Now, let me tell you guys, unless you watched all the way through last video, we went 5-5 for picks on the main card. So, we're undefeated. Yeah, round of applause for us. That's the first and only time that'll probably ever happen. We should have put money on this card, but I'm too scared, too anxious to ever put money on anything. So, some notable things that happened in the prelims, I'll go ahead and get into it. That one guy from the road to the UFC, I forget his name, but he hit that knee KO. He was down 2 rounds and hit the knee knockout. He sort of threw the knee like a hook. It was crazy. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I made a bet on him, and I was like, dude, this guy's going to win. He's getting kind of pieced up the first 2 rounds. I was like, let's not start off too good. And then he landed that knee, and I was like, dude, I never switched up on him.
Yeah, then the guy got robbed.
Mm-hmm.
I forget whoever it was, but I remember
Yeeja.
Jackson. I wasn't paying attention that fight, but I remember Jackson saying that was a robbery. So
pretty mad about that
I
one.
trusted. Like he was saying, Obon Elliott was fighting the guy Mikalev, I think Mikalev.
Something like
I
that.
believe that's how you pronounce it. He was getting his ass whooped, and he clutched up with a rear naked choke, so that was cool. Tell him about Finney. Man.
That was one of... Oh, I got cheese sauce on me.
Dude is 5'8".
Fighting at middleweight. I'm 5'8". I'm 5'9".
That's crazy.
And this dude's fighting at my walk-around weight. It's just... I feel bad for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because, he's middle of the round, his calf just, obliterates.
Yeah, somehow. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but
Yeah.
he just randomly pulled something in his calf, and, I think it was the 3rd round. He was down 2 rounds anyway.
Yeah.
But still, it's just kind of nailing the coffin. It's kind of sad.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Finney. Yeah, I'm not really saying that people were saying he was going to be the next big thing, but, yeah, fraud checked isn't really a term I would say.
He showed the truth.
Got beat, man. It's kind of sad. Next fight, Cody Brundage. Jackson was in the bathroom for this entire fight. So
I was pooping.
Let me take over from here. He was showing some heart early on, and then it's basically all that was going on. He got, I'm not sure if he got reversed or if he got just taken down. But he it was kind of like an Anthony Smith type deal where he just turtled up and was taking it. He wasn't doing anything to try and get out of the position. But the guy that beat him, I forget his name already, but...
It was roasting, Cam roasting.
Yeah, something like that. His mohawk was whack, man.
Yeah, that's the only thing I actually seen from... I got done in the bathroom. I was like, I got haircuts were weird. And then the ref pulled him off, and I was like, man, that was cool.
Right? So basically that's what happened with that fight. And then the Tafa, he was doing so good round 1. He's piecing dude up. Then he kind of gassed, and then he got choked out.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah, man, because, like, that's how every fucking top of fight goes. Like, he's doing so good or showing heart, showing decent technique, then he gets subbed or, like, beaten. It's just, needs to hit that treadmill, brother. The calorie deficit is not enough, man. He's got to hop on the treadmill. So, Jack, do you want to bring him into the main card, tell him what happened?
Quillen Salkild versus Jamie Malarkey. I enjoyed that fight greatly. You know, I had like a feeling before, and I was like, man, maybe Jamie Malarkey might show levels to this man. Show that he's the crafty vet for a reason. But no. He defended a couple takedowns, and then Quillen Salkild did some cool judo throw,
Yeah, it
and
was
then
sick.
subbed him, and I was like, wow.
It was a neck crank, and Jamie Malarkey, he wasn't built for that. He tapped, so... yeah, I mean, it's like... He was showing grappling, which, you know, I don't really know much about Quillen Salkild, but, like, I thought of him as this dynamic striker. He's knocking people out left and right, and he goes out there and he's grappling against some veteran guy, you know. Yeah, he does the trip or the throw, gets him in a neck crank, and submits him round one. It was beautiful. It's great. And then he threw up the forward. He's 4-0 in the UFC now, so all finishes, I think, yeah?
There might have been one decision.
Well,
I don't know.
Majority finishes for Quillen Salkild, so shout out to him. He called for a top 15 opponent next fight, so I hope he gets that. I'd like to see him fight Benil or something.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool. Next fight, man, we got Rafael. No! We got Tai Tuivasa versus... I read too far down in the notes, man. I forgot. This one went all 3 rounds. Sorry. Look, there's a big space. 2 checks and a big space, if you can see that. Anyway, sorry about that. We got Tai Tuivasa versus Taliesin Teixeira.
We picked Teixeira.
We did.
I know we did. We should have been rooting for him, but man, you can't not dislike Tai Tuivasa.
No, dude, I was rooting for Tuivasa. Like, he was doing certain shit late in the fight, and I'm like, dude, fucking. Like, I know it's probably different in the octagon when you're actually in front of all those people against a tough opponent, but, like, dude, I'll go to open mat on Friday, and I will spar 5-minute rounds back to back to back to back to back for an hour and a half. And at the end of it, I'm like, man, long day. And I'll just get my shit and fucking clean off and go home. Like, I'm not, like, gassed to the point where I literally can't move. This guy was clinching Taliesin Teixeira late round 3 when he was landing. Like, everything he threw with intent landed. And I'm getting heated talking about it now. But, like, bro, dude, he kept clinching up. It's
He kind of sold.
He definitely
he
sold.
There's a moment where he was like, Taliesin was like, did like a little 3-piece, and Tai Tuivasa was like,
yeah, I forgot. I wrote that down. He just bam, 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 bam,
bam, bam.
But
his name, you get it? Cause his name.
Yeah, bam, too.
It was a pretty fun fight. It was cool. It was a moment where like, whoa, and then like, whoa, and then just back and forth.
Like, early first round, Tai Tuivasa was going forward, swinging. He got taken down, like, nearly immediately. Yeah. He got controlled most of the round, and I think he got up a little bit. He got up, like, last minute. And he was swinging, then he got clinched up. Round ended. Taliesin Teixeira did not want the smoke. Round 2, sort of same thing.
It was honestly a fun fight.
It was a fun fight.
The grappling was okay. Like, you know, I'm not the biggest hardcore fan. I don't get excited. My socks don't get knocked off when I see some dude sitting on top of another for 2.5 minutes. I mean, that's not, you know.
Right, and I get Tai Tuivasa as a big, strong guy. I get that. But Taliesin Teixeira, he said what? They said he's been doing jiu-jitsu since he was 8. Bro should have 7. He had a Kimura. Was it him who had a Kimura attempt? Might have been a different guy. I'm not sure. But
that was Benoit.
Yeah, that was Benoit, but we'll get to that in a minute. But he had full mount on Tai Tuivasa. Long-ass arms, big-ass frame. No excuses other than him being gassed completely. Mm-hmm. Round 2, when he had full mount, he should have busted him open bad. Didn't. Mm-mm. So that's kind of sad.
I think it was one of the commentators, I don't remember which one. They were like, they don't, I feel like that, like, Taliesin Teixeira doesn't put in like the cardio kind of work because he just expects to get another round one finish like he has in 8 of his other fights.
Right. And that's completely true.
Yeah.
He needs to lock the fuck in. He needs to take a hint from his buddy.
He starts running
Junior,
or something.
Taffa, whatever the fuck. Hit the treadmill a little bit. And then round 3, Tuivasa kept clinching, trying to catch his breath, dude.
Yeah.
If he'd have emptied the last 1%, he would have fucking dropped him and got him out of there. It's frustrating to see, especially since you know that Tuivasa's coming off of like the 5-fight losing streak. It's just sad.
Yeah.
He could have had it against a scary guy, but
he didn't.
He sold. He sold it up the river, so that's kind of sad. Hate to see it.
I like that saying.
He sold it up the river.
I'm gonna steal that.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Next fight. Tell him about it.
Fiziev and Rufi, dude. I like Fiziev. I just like Rufi a whole lot more. I was a little afraid because I feel like Fiziev won the first round, with his body kicks, and I think he attempted a takedown. I don't remember if he got it. Did he get it?
Yeah. Wait. No, they clinched and separated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad.
And then Rufi just the right hand.
Round 2, yeah, he got
Beautiful.
the finish. It was awesome. He was setting it up with a jab and a bam over top. Dropped him, followed him, finished him.
And then Fiziev started doing the salsa, and he just came up with another right hand. It was
beautiful. It was beautiful.
It was a pretty little thing.
I sent this to my buddy, and I wrote it actually on, I think it's this page here. Yeah, I wrote it on here, this page. Topics I'd like to bring up. Mauricio Rufi, as of this fight, I mean, it's just one fight. It's not determining his whole rest of his career, but he's kind of like Peter Yan in the way that he starts slow and measures almost all of the first round, and then late he kind of adapts his reads into the fight and starts striking and counter-striking off of his reads, and he did just that. It was beautiful. So, yeah, dude, first round, he Fiziev clinched him. They separated. Fiziev's leg kicks, I think, won him the first round. His leg kicks were beautiful.
Yeah.
Chopping, dude. I think it was his lead leg. Yeah, Rufi's lead leg had a big red spot on it that shit had to have hurt. Yeah, good fight, good finish. Against a top guy.
Dude, I'm just still shocked how we went 5-5.
Yeah, that never happens.
I think we even called it on most fights.
Mm-hmm.
We said that Quillen Southhill, round 1.
Yeah.
Finish. We said TKO probably. But a finish is a finish. And then we said...
I didn't expect Teixeira... I expected Teixeira to win. I didn't expect it to be as, close, objectively close as it was because, yeah, he was up on the scorecards 2-1 rounds, but, whenever they were separating and Teixeira was too scared to, take him back down or he was too tired, more so he was too tired, and Tuivasa was just swinging on him, that was so scary and so close if you're Taliesin Teixeira. Yeah, I called for a knockout from Teixeira.
Yeah, me too.
Fiziev Rufi, I picked Rufi by KO, man. I said that. Let's get into the next fight, talking about my picks. Benoit Saint-Denis versus Dan Hooker. Let me tell you what happened. Dan Hooker got the ground and pound
special
TKO not lights out, but the finish, man. Finish.
It was brutal. He had him he had his arm pinned and was just raining down elbows, punching him through his guard. It was brutal. I thought it was kind of a late stoppage. I feel like Herb Deans definitely could have stepped in. And
before you guys clown, let me tell you something. Keep in mind, remember, if you watched the last video, at the last second, I swapped picks. I had Dan Hooker by TKO. I swapped picks to Benoit by finish. I was thinking submission finish. I wasn't thinking ground and pound TKO finish, especially after seeing what Moicano did to him. And the reason I had Dan Hooker is because I saw what Benoit did to Beneil, and I'm thinking Dan Hooker tanks that. And most of the time he was doing great to the body. Dan Hooker was punishing him to the body. And then he just tried to offensively grapple against Benoit, and he got reverse taken down, and that happened to him. Like, listen, bro, Dan Hooker, I get he wants the win so bad, but he preaches this, like, I'm a scrapper, I'm a gritty fucking stand-up fist fight. I'm a fist fight you, you know? And he tried to offensively grapple Benoit. What are you doing? That's not smart. I think Dan Hooker definitely lost some fight IQ points.
Yeah.
From that. Yeah, Dan Hooker, you dropped down a few points on the fight IQ scale. You're sitting down there with Michael Chandler, okay?
Dan Hooker, I like his he's all right, you know. I don't hate him, but like, come on.
Yeah, and then like once Benoit had him in like that dominant position, he was going for key lock. He
wasn't trying anything. Dan Hooker was to get out. He was literally just laying there, just.
But like, I kind of get it though.
Yeah,
I get
don't blame
it.
him.
Like when you're against a dude that's so high level in the grappling, that's just outskilling you for miles. There's nothing you can do, and I don't think. Yeah, he got a cheeky couple of guillotines off of takedowns early in his career. That doesn't mean he's in some fucking like 10-stripe fucking coral belt, you know, jiu-jitsu practitioner. I mean, like, I'm glad I swapped picks, man.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'd have been 4-1 if I hadn't. Speaking of going 5-5, what was the fight that solidified us 5-5? You want to tell him?
Volk by decision.
Let me tell you, boy, am I glad.
Way better performance than last time.
Oh my gosh.
He got like clipped a little bit and he dropped down his knee and got right back up. I mean,
Right back up.
Volk is he's the GOAT.
He definitely upped the footwork a lot. He upped the distance management a lot. He upped the defensive footwork. Like, he was not letting Lopes get close to him. And Lopez's corner was even telling him, hey, dude, this is the last round, bro. You gotta fucking do something. He wasn't getting close to Volk. Like, and the last round, I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but the last round, when he was doing all of that, like that crazy scramble that lasted like 2 minutes long, where they were back and forth, submission attempt. Volk ended the round on top, throwing punches. So,
And then Volk jumped the ghillie in like round 1 or 2.
and he was smiling.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so cool, man.
And they were cutting it up in round 2.
Yeah,
they
they
were talking
were.
about something. I heard Volk giggle, and it warmed my heart up a little bit.
Yeah, bro. In round 2, dude, the kicks from Volk, the whole fight. Volk's kicks were so nice to the leg. He was sprinkling them in. Like it was a dessert, man. He was sprinkling them on top of the whole fight.
Diego Lopes, his
Beautiful.
kicks sounded hard.
But he only had like 2 good ones.
There's a few just like sprinkled in there. He said like it was 2 around maybe. I was like, ooh, like I wouldn't want that on my body.
Yeah, and Volk was also sprinkling in some offensive wrestling. Lopes was also.
Yeah.
Neither of them had too much success. Volk got Lopes down a few times. I think twice maybe.
Yeah.
Compared to the first fight when he got him down once. Almost every round, I think Volk outlanded Lopes. Beautiful. The counter striking. Let's talk about the chin on Lopes.
Dude, what a beat. Volk landed a freaking bomb. And Diego Lopes just...
No, dude, he'd land like the most beautiful like slip check hook, and Lopes just goes like, what the fuck? That would knock me out cleanly cold.
Volk he's so beautiful, man. It's his fight style.
Yeah.
And he's kind of cute, but he's amazing.
Yeah. Late rounds, the right hand could not miss from Volk. He was throwing so well. He was landing so well. Round 4, Volk landed a beautiful nut shot on Diego Lopes.
Amazing.
But he was sorry. He wasn't doing it on purpose. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. And they did the little, Lopes took a few seconds. He readjusted his cup. Yeah, he got back out there. They were back to it. Some salty Lopes fans, the nut shot in round 4. Dude. The nut shot turned the tide. He was picking it up.
He was too focused on recovering his testes, bro. He couldn't knock him out.
Dude, it readjusted the cup just in the right angle to irritate him the rest of the fight, and then he couldn't apply the needed pressure that was needed to finish the fight. So therefore,
his cup was getting in the way of his head kicks, man. He couldn't throw him anymore.
they need a third fight.
Book a fourth already.
Let me tell you, dude, Jack can attest to this. Back a long time ago, when Volk was fighting Max Holloway, not the first fight was really close. Second fight, arguably really close too. The third fight, come on. The third fight was like
BTA.
arguably 50-45. You know, like Volk beat the shit out of Max Holloway. But that's the one people were saying, dude. They're like, oh, dude, Max has learned his lesson twice. He's not going to lose to Volkanovski again. What happened? He got his ass fucking whooped. And similar scenario, because I wouldn't say Lopes got his ass whooped bad like Max did, but similar in the fact that people were saying, oh, Lopes is smarter this time. He's going to be on it this time. He's going to fucking hunt Volk down and knock him out this time. Didn't get close. He landed a little shot and Volk dropped to a knee. I think they might have had some baby oil on the mat, and Volk was just so happened to be right there, and he's, oh, mate, look out, baby oil on the counter.
I think it was Tai Tuivasa's sweat from his fat old belly.
Yeah, Tuivasa started melting on the canvas. And,
when Tellison sure had him spread eagle on his stomach. It was just like mounted him on his butt. Speaking of weird positions, what about round 5? Volk just laying his little... He's got down under on Lopez's face.
Dude, no, let me tell you. That's as soon as I opened the gram, right after the fight, all the MMA meme pages I follow were posting that screenshot. I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
I think Lopes might have liked it a little bit. I think he might have scratched that little itch on his neck.
To each their own, brother, you know? But
can't blame him, really.
Volk's to go. And he did not retire. Everyone thought Volk needs to retire, I think he arguably should have retired, but I think Lerone Murphy is just another fucking point fighter who landed a lucky spinning elbow on crazy reckless Aaron Pico. I think Volk outpoints any point fighter in featherweight. Ilya's not a point fighter. Ilya knocks people out, you know.
Yeah.
Movzar's a wrestler. I think Volk, with his Islam fight, I think Volk could out-wrestle. Possibly, I don't know out-wrestle, but he could out-point and defend so well against a wrestler. I think he's got better hands than Movzar. And he called out the winner of that, but then he said, hey, man, whatever, my team, we're going to talk to the team, man. We're going to let the team decide. We're going to see what's next on the table. And
I think if he retired in Sydney tonight, I think that would have been one of the saddest retirements.
Yeah.
Because, like, you hate to see him go.
Here's what I want. I want Movzar to beat Lerone Murphy, and I want them to fight wherever the fuck they can fight. I don't care where. I want Volk to finish Movzar with a submission and then retire.
Yes.
That's what needs to happen.
Think I can make this?
Yeah. Yeah! That was sick. Hell yeah.
Volk is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Pound for pound number 1. Put him up there.
2-0 against one of the scariest contenders. Gene Silva can't touch Volk. Fuck you, Gene Silva.
Screw
you. Ain't
you.
getting close. Love Ronald Allen. He can't touch Volk.
Sadly.
Nobody can touch Volk unless you're Ilia Topuria or Islam Makhachev. Yeah, guys. We got that one out the park pretty quick compared to the last video, so hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe, and if you guys have any video ideas that you think would be cool, let us know.
Comment it down below.
Please do, because we love feedback. I love getting the notifications saying someone commented. Shout out the homie Cody. We got to get you on the show. You'll sit right here in between me and Jack, and we'll both do this.
Hey,
we'll both
Cody.
put our arms around you. I'll rub your thigh. Jack
Happy
will
birthday,
rub-
Cody.
Yeah! Happy birthday, Cody! I'm so proud it's Cody. All the tinsels and lights and the UFC is nice. Happy birthday, Cody! You gotta come on the show. Yeah, man, shout out Cody.
Love Cody, dude.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Cody's awesome, man. We were texting all night about the fights, man.
Yeah. You don't make me mad, dude. The snow. I was supposed to have all my buddies over.
Oh.
We were going to watch this beautiful card. We were all going to spar down here in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mat right behind you guys and a punch bag. We're all sit on a futon, watch watch each other spar, man. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm excited to beat them up a little bit. Probably get knocked out by my 6'2", 280-pound football buddy.
I was gonna be at the bar with my buddy Austin. Shout out to Austin, man. But this fucking stupid snow had to ruin that.
Screw the snow.
I hate the snow. But all things considered, it turned out to be a pretty good day.
Great night.
Great day. Had some fun. Walked to the gas station.
They were closed.
Had to
walk all the way back.
Walked all the way back in 15, 16 degree weather. Snow up to here.
Yeah,
if you can
up
see
to our
that.
like high shin bone.
Yeah, so that was that. But it was a good day. Otherwise, good day, decent day. If you guys have any...
To be honest, probably not going to make a prediction video for next weekend's card because we don't know a whole lot of people.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. Mario Batista decision. There's the prediction video.
Yep.
There it is.
Jelton Almeida is going to lay on Rizvan Kuniev. Probably win 29-28 decision.
Yep.
I don't even know who the co-main is. Can't remember.
I don't know. We'll make a prediction for Strickland Hernandez.
Yeah.
So that's why we're asking if you guys have any video ideas, man. Drop them down below, dude.
Please, we need
Let us know
what
because
to do. We'll probably be snowed in for a bit.
Yeah, probably for
bored.
the next at least 2 or 3 days. So we'll be super bored. We want to film some skits. If you have any funny skit ideas,
Yes.
we'll be thinking as well. We got nothing but time while we're snowed in. So yeah, thank you guys so much for clicking on the video, watching. If you had notifications on, thank you. Yeah, guys, have a wonderful evening, morning, whatever it is for y'all. Take it easy. Stay warm out there. It's pretty cold. So, yeah. Any last words?
Deuces.
Deuces, man.